For some reason, I know say dear, a year head pastor at my International Gospel Church, Bishop Angel Daniel Obinim, Anne, so for no duty me to favor for money members, a panic catches a bishop, and co Bishop Chaino, Bishop Obinim Ababontin, and in some other fun who are banyan say, Kaneshi District Court, almost the 4 new charges. And our Bishop Angel Daniel Obinim na sama ebano ai nsem no ani so manfo bebre so ekeka nsem say ne ba na senkwa na Bishop ampa eye osofu mu a ono na preachi kan nsem akese kire Ghana former Ghana fo say yes Bishop ye Bishop no ai when who say charges full bi eba bebo afa ne ho na nanse kwakwakwa milk direction na charges no ye nyina nim say honorable Kennedy akompre ko ohini Japan nam ne so emene Bishop Angel Daniel Obinim kwakwakwa wiemu ewo Kaneshi District Court charges baby near dear bona na ekura no 4 asan bebeka ho ye wo ne kwabna ochura amanfo bi susu say oni ni mienu na ye ai ne bia mode police logo kobobo ne amaso ekwachi obi na police for kra no omu nim asemwe hu no kra na asemwe no menkwam ntimi enka na ewo ahoma ne so be ma ye more details won sama ekoso ai no na ye si ye wo Kaneshi District Court judge ben kra no tina edwemu a odi asemi na judge ben kra no hwe ya no kase da bi sani ade na ye no ma menfa charges foforo embo eye Bishop Angel Daniel Obinim na memo wakwa aba
Mini aba meje osubebre.
Inti aba beto eja any Bishop Obinim ende court nsensema aba yasan ma new charges mienu ananka de abo no yedi ya withdraw charges na yedi fufuru aka ho ya wo mo se di bi aka ho but almost ya withdraw na yedi bi aka ho nsem we nyina no nokra ben ene wo mu.
Yes, answer na no in Chakesi as always enkoma etifo ne ahwefo nyina. Now let me reiterate the fight against Bishop Daniel Obinim and other men of God omedi bonyana so may be bia ye feel say nam embran so no this particular step is the right direction. They are actually taking them on one by one. Amafo bebre feel say Kennedy Japan is done with Bishop Daniel Obinim and that the case is now dead. It's a foolish case, but these things coming on even tell say they are adding more fire to the flame each and every day. Now, in the courts, now it is a sem pa. Recall Bishop Daniel Obinim, in as much as beginning a case nearby, now charges it was just 1 or 2 charges.
It was 2.
Good, but within last month, I guess Omuko court the prosecutors and also the Obinim before the council and lawyers Omoko adwin krom omoko times Omoko say no Obinim and the council need more time to gather fact and evidence and about mobile court they will not look stupid. Good. So they give them that ample time and that ample time no aba amana pound it no another 9th September Omoko PMO court no we're all hoping say I can send numbers and their so but what we saw is that 4 new fresh charges and the idea can Bishop Daniel Obinim one other accomplices or maybe 5 no almost so see anya choma ba case information I'm meeting is that this will go on and very soon judgment is going to be passed.
Bishop Obinim so now obi baby say na charges ben kra na card na yede abo Bishop Angel Daniel Obinim and afin so new charges ben and yede abo Obinim ene Pinax abetina ha yenye bia ye kan minim say obema ye details na charges na kaka ne no.
Yes, the charges need there yenye nim say money laundering eka home yenye nim say police filing a wrong police information in your name and also can when you say forgery account. But this new charges are count no edia ban 4 my main bobo so MIT for nyina 4 counts no baako conspiracy to publish false news. Conspiracy to publish false news, which means say you are conspiring and I say oh juni so be odi ade bi beba enye no correct. We and also feel conspiracy to forge other documents, forgery of documents, which means documents via or the and the dealings, no, you need to gold, money laundering, all of those documents, and you know, correct. You conspire to forge those documents, and also a second charge. Third charge, publication of false news. Publication of false news. So false news, no, the police, and the last one, forgery of other documents. Forgery of other documents. So these are the 4 new charges I had about Bishop Daniel Obinim. I can say no. First, no, they are not also boa. See, and Sunday, that dear, as say, the pain is just too much.
And see with and 4 new charges, criminal charges are Bishop Obinim court at the abono. He ne bit me edin kwako wie because asem isha se se na work asem na yama for bebre say asem no yentimi ndi he asem no ye bo aso egu but ne court as I man new charges are he ne bit me di Bishop Obinim kwako wie.
What I know and what I can say is that this new charges at the abono together with all the other subsequent old charges at the abono at least Mienubi and Amiasebi de no. Now Obinim so no he has a strong legal counsel or lawyers or more tiny because I deal with no your money could dem 6 months crana a townful ebubushi. What you say so they are doing everything. Yes. Oh, sir, Obia ondo Obia bit ma classifying as a townful. Inti enim say bi ono na townful e ken Japan. Sana ken Japan na townful so eye Obinim. Ye na ate ase pepepe. But if Daniel Obinim court say after all this court say Uncle Dave fiase 1 year. Honestly, Obeba back on his ministry, his life, his career is not going to be the same. Inti eno na the lawyers so they are trying so much hard and possible to actually swerve all of these things. And the council, no, they are working day and night. Say even cry at the end of the day, court will find Obinim guilty. You be cry can you be bono. And I say be be a community service be, which that one can be possible because Osha Bishop Daniel Obinim no information about he say he has a problem with his health. And if at the end of the day no a court saying the lawyers can actually go with the health thing. They can actually say Bishop Daniel Obinim no he's not fit to be in the police cell looking at the coronavirus pandemic near that. So those are some of the legal issues there. But Bishop Daniel Obinim, me know can say here his troubles are far from over. Now one thing I was saying in say Bishop Daniel Obinim, you're arrested, some few months ago, you're charging in court, you're granting 100,000 bail for fraudulence.
Yes.
Which means, you did kind amano 100,000 bail. So 3 sureties, you will not begin the amount for 1 person, but they were able to get a person. So all of these 3 sureties. But one thing, essentially, say Bishop Daniel Obinim, this is not the first time he's having a brush with the law. So because he's having a brush with the law, say on he's having a problem with law enforcement.
When your first time
Good, because recall in 2018, together with these 2 pastors be there's 2 trial Accra High Court and Accra Circuit Court.
Yes.
Say they were saying say he has assaulted Akulebia na what's in China or mobile says Akula na that time Akula 14 years and a boy in 16 years I just say in the presence of the congregation and send and 70 by according to yes Nina and say Colano Sebi or Mako Mama and so on Mako testia Adam and Eve the Omuya name and we bri and Nubi no Makoya no a video no back out a man for the intimate na Ghana and say not BBC and Koso in the name of God. A man for be use God's name in vain. So they took him on. I mean, no, so no. You say, you're charging September last year, and as September, as at that time, no, you're charging now 2 years ago to 4 years ago, my dikanka 2018, there on in column, you know, go and Colebi sorry, then also the issue by 2016. Me can say, I can tell you where the whole thing is heading. Now when we say Obinim, no, his trouble is far from over.
In 20 we so keke na we nyina ba uhema no edin eniama wa ye nyina omo keka bom ayese yesi papa ka che o mama wa homa na wo twi eduru na
yes
no
probably yes, but they are not going to base on all of these charges because yes, but then there's something we call history of crime. Say kwa bro child, they will look at your criminal record. It's a short criminal record you say no every 2 years be odi bonia. They can actually resist you from going outside the country because or record no show say be akwa west. So in 4 years time, September 2016, so no say Bekaya sa 2 teenagers no and also no you finding a 12,000 Ghana cedis.
2016,
yeah, 2018, good. Yes, almost finding 12,000 Ghana cedis. Again, in August 2016, Obinim, he was arrested by the Tema Regional Police for allegedly defrauding a man of 11.6 million. So, it all sure Obinim has been having a whole lot of case back and forth with the law. we don't know why all of these things is going on. But one funny thing is that I'm sorry, no gra negro, nipa nibua nebu fast just say, oh, you know, crown tears, just say, I'm in no position to judge because I'm not God. The Bible says, don't judge, else you'll be judged. And you know, in summer, with Bishop Daniel Obinim, I can tell you that this time around, and yet the health issues ne pa dia and kebi work with them. Now, even the health issues no crown, bia obit 6 months imprisonment. It is likely say bebaso because this should be done to serve as a deterrent to others. In so be Ghana, be Felisa omu ye demigod. And then yet in sema ba fitindra eba sofo Sylvester Furi.
Yeah.
Or no the end de wakotri tu. Obinim the end de otriaba. So we need to hold all of these people accountable. Ena otie Burina sema na oka Orlando chief police inspector na oka na. Also this is a man of God that people follow him. People believe he's living a life of exemplary, which means that we now don't know between the difference between the ordinary man and the real man of God, and the man of God. Because one more was some leading as an exemplary life. What am I saying? If a pastor is escaping tax, if a pastor is defrauding people, if a pastor is saying putting up false documents, forging things, and claiming police arrest, what would the ordinary man do? So if these people are doing things, then say, oh yeah, sorry, but you feel that all of these things are normal, which doesn't go in line with our ethics in this country. Into Obinim, there definitely he's going to face the law. I just say, son and penny for can every day for thief man, one day for master.
Okay, and Tina waiting some I cost you as any account of phones and made 2 days. So what means what is of Uganda or also so on a tuition?
Yes.
What's here?
Yes.
Bullets,
yes.
Why are you ready
yes.
for war? And so for no got to you Florida way. It means I saw for a real singing because of no Ghana anybody need Ghana. Or when Ghana then also to you.
Yes, my boss are so funny, me ignorant. Yes, yeah, Bishop Daniel, Bishop Owusu Bempa, Mammy Daniel Koni, Bishop Owusu Bempa, or Nona or Cass, or interview say he has gone, and even where he was sitting at that time, could push him. Now, let me be honest and let not me be hypocrite. A true AIDB, me myself, I endorse it.
Okay.
Say, say you need an extra security for yourself. The best thing for you to do is to secure a gun legally. The word here is legal. You can say the man for take things out of context. Say the guy is promoting gun violence. No, what I'm saying is say oh you nipa now or now fele say be juma o ye no and I say area wo no
protection here to media mawa.
Good.
Licensing.
Go to the police station, get a registered gun dealer, buy a gun or secure a gun because they will take you through series of training, months, and even every 2 or 3 months you have to report to the police station with a gun.
So and
even you have to give account for it. And we even use gun for game purposes. Game they say forest no a game and also sports. For sports. So gun how to protect we ourselves. Name how you use the gun, when you use the gun, and what you use the gun for is the problem. Because me back Ghana and I'm Ghana, I tell people say you need to protect yourself. And yes, we'll be free. Now Ghana so I can tell an authority say you men down training one say ye baby mukum.
But even near see Orlando Nipano Okobo Tuesday. Ghana
is not the same. It's the Ghana you can free. That is why each and every person needs to protect himself. That protecting yourself, in protecting yourself, you need to know when to use the gun. Into to me, say suffer you sue a tour and you problem because untimi can't just suffer on so any feelings. A woman say yanko pong and protecting. But at the same time, so also protecting because untimi can't suffer so you need to protect yourself. Now protecting yourself, no necessarily you don't need to hold a gun. Okay. Because the Bible actually says that he who draws the sword or kills by the sword dies by the sword. So what he can do is to get a security personnel security personnel meet me use to no, and no, they will know when to fire, what to fire, and when to fire,
and even who to fire.
A ban in those circumstances are what's off on home bassem or security for no mutu or mumba bassem because they are going to judge them based on the circumstance of the things that happen. So it told dear to me in dear. And coming quite dear and can be our feelings so here protection piano. Get some for yourself. But so wouldn't ya come now to me control one.
Your fan call landlord now.
Yes. What I say because Nipano sometimes we beat him be show Muna, you just do something. So you come to a self-realization and you realize the big mistake you've done. Honestly, I've had encounters with gun, and sometimes I want to secure certain types of gun. Me myself, I get me if he mean pennyphobia and I'm say meno send them it will be very wise for me not to have a gun because bia na before what I say bia at the end of the day. No, the G-Man at that time 1980s was popping. Now it's a Haiti baby, but because of a simple misunderstanding with the police, with a taxi driver, and a J-man, a demo 25 years, his whole life was casual. In fact, in the early 1980s, no, G-Man was considered to be the next Michael Jackson. What I saw him, this is high life. He sang a whole lot of song. What I saw to a Nyumbe bread is a G-Man is popular. But that time and not ordinary there was more to come from him, you know. Because of a simple misunderstanding now. Or baby no baby best son, e woni fie e wo domi. Domi St. John's no. Or baby best son no. Lady ni buy no. Taxi driver now or the lady ni buy no. Lady ni see no. Oba G-Man ho se obejiska no. E man is na G-Man say no. Say bia eyene Wafa ebi Accra akodomi ni ebeji 50 cedis. The taxi driver at that time no, and 50 cedis no jo, no 200 cedis and G-Man kasa it was too much because they be a girl neighbor. They be a girl neighbor. Good. What must say? In that particular thing no, and I see they be own tua driver neka. He is going to give the driver what he deserves. And normally no be visiting no, echo inside. And during that time na a taxi driver no. Or call no can no sanua. Baby a G-Man enante ye no. This is the truth. Baby a G-Man enante ye no. Okosa nasi notie. Taxi driver no ekosa G-Man enase notie no. I will say within some few days no G-Man obe hu no. E wona G-Man say there be. Me ma wo fasa notie yi enko. Iti ekoye Daniel kasakasa mama fo bebre e ba ho. Iti no e ho na G-Man bufu say I can't allow this man to take me nasi notie akọ. Ebufu na ora inside na or registered license gun. Into offer say to ne buy no. And na or say odi kan shoot warning shots back. No shoot warning shots back na ebia or expect say papa no. Anuani po obeja to ana say wo popo or say papa na popo. It ne hu ebufu put it down, don't put it down, put sa na or two eyes or bonity to back. Obeka aje ye na edi papa ni be do hospital na wewu. The next day in Yabecheno, he spent there almost over 20 years in prison. So, Ghana, dear, you can use it too. At that time, that situation, you know, that particular taxi driver, he was not harmed. He was not armed. Let me use the word. No, he was not armed. Not unkute too.
Self-defense and I will.
What am I saying? Anka ayadea papa no etresi kanso mi bekua. That one who true to na. You can and no crime is not justifiable. Because nipa na treat cancer be kuwa. Yes. Won't mean treat you like that. Okay. What I say, if papa ni treat cancer or be attacking a way, and maybe the gun is the only means of self-defense. I could be to treat to know the ABB. What I say, but he took the gun just to so be when no be no. Menoka say he spent over 20 years in prison. Say in life I basa. Nyanko pandum say G-Man na babaka. Sisi ano a pastor. So. Gun but how you use it and when to use it is the problem. It's one thing you are no a bit mama bibia or home a better say ubi na the way no. So with a gun no usu ben panma 70 it is right for everybody to have a gun. Provided if you use it well.
Him as a pastor using a gun.
Now a pastor opa say ututu bona embono. Sometimes usu bumper rose alone. It's already alone and son or casa man for a tiny honestly looking at the caliber. Or a kind of or politics kakrani ade or can yes or kaka or can into a can definitely we find what time say be a who crazy na NDC amba point me you are Yeah, better power. You know, people take politics too deep. Too deep. It is no be attacking any panic and be cool so bempa. Until now, a break to I'm not inciting violence, but he has every right to use a gun to arm and protect himself.
Okay.
But the best thing for him to do is not to hold a gun, because so with him himself now, he's not sending a good signal to the congregation. What he can do is to get a very robust security personnel on back garden 24/7.
Okay, we see for now say we are so for say some na akwakochichi Bishop Obinim ne court say some ya dey for new charges abobo no no ne akwakochichi asofo nyina ho se mo ba ne asofo a we wi ase ne dwuma bi a omudinti no say wo ne na ya adwen with asofo nso e use tuo na mami hu odwenchwe wo comment section no ase na Bishop Obinim nso say court ebedi asemewie obedi fo obedi bem dan dura na ye be hu